Welcome back out here in the middle to the Gabba. It was a tough day yesterday for Pakistan with only taking 1 wicket. So we decided we'd take a look at Yasir Shah. Yesterday, I thought Yasir Shah actually bowled really well. He troubled the batsman at times. He had some nice shape. There was a little bit of turn. And as usual, the bounce here at the Gabba was fantastic. So why didn't he take more wickets? Well, one, the batsman played him pretty well. But two, there's a few things tactically he could have got better. So first of all, let's have a look at the line that he bowled, mainly to the right-handers. Now, if you have a look at that pitch map, the lengths were varied and they were pretty good, but the line was something I really want to concentrate on. It was too wide of the off stump. Now, when the ball's not turning, that allows you so much easy access for the batsman to knock the ball around. It's because there's no spin, so he should have been a bit straighter, but we'll get to that. First of all, let's look at the field that he actually had yesterday and how easy it was for the batsman. A good ball from Yasir Shah, pitched up with a nice little bit of loop on it, was just easily knocked around to the single. Now, because of that line he was bowling around the wicket, if anything was a fraction short like we just saw there, all he could do was just knock it in to the gap for a single because, as we talked about earlier, the tactics and the field. Okay, so what could he change? If we have a look at this field to try and put some more pressure onto the batsman, what could he have done? Well, for starters, you don't need this long off and long on up. Get them back up into the ring so there's no easy singles there. Right, so once you've done that, where else are the gaps? Well, deep point. That's a field for bad bowling. So Yasir Shah is the fastest man to 200 wickets ever. He doesn't need a deep point right now, so bring him up as well so there's no easy singles. Now we want him to bowl a bit straighter. So we don't want to get any easy singles because, as we know, when you want to bowl a plan, there's no singles. You've got to keep him on strike. So you don't need a cover and an extra cover. So let's get one of those men, and move him onto the onside to the short, fine leg because we're going to bowl a bit straighter. So he could be there for the top edge sweep or just the one that you get a little bit too straight that stops the single. Now, I want to put a bit more pressure onto the batsman. So that extra cover, I want him to come up a couple of steps and get in the batsman's eye line. So that's there for the drive because I'm bowling a bit straighter. He's going to try and drive me through the gaps. Now, if you have a look at that picture, there ain't too many easy gaps now for the right-hander just to push it into the point for a single or down the ground for one. They have to play good shots. So now let's have a look at the batsman's point of view of what that actually looks like. So if you look around the field, the batsman's starting to think, well, hang on, where's an easy single to get off strike? There's no really easy singles. I'm going to bowl a bit straighter. There's a gap slightly there between mid-off and short cover, but there's not too many gaps. There's no easy singles. So suddenly the batsman's mindset changes, and this is the key. Yesterday's mindset, there was no pressure on the batsman. The mindset now, the batsman is, I want to score. I want to get on top of the batsman, but how can I? There's no easy singles. So now he has to play some big shots. And to play those big shots, that means you have to take a risk. And if Yasir Shah is bowling well, you're taking risks to good balls. So that's when it gets difficult. Now, the other thing that Yasir Shah could have done as a tip was the ball release. We talk about on commentary about all the bowlers using the crease, not just the fast bowlers, the spinners. The same ball you bowl can be completely different if you bowl wide or close. And if you have a look at that, it's basically from over, there's just a few around, but from over the wicket where all those balls are, they're released from basically the same spot. I would have loved to have seen Yasir Shah bowl a bit wide of the crease, a bit closer to the stumps at times, and that would have bowled exactly the same delivery, but it would have come out differently. It would have made the batsman think different sort of shots. So for me today, Yasir Shah is the key. It's very hard to come on to bowl if the quicks don't take early wickets. So it was tough for Yasir yesterday, but he showed us enough that he's going to be a threat through this series.